New at 6, a former student is suing Harvard Westlake, the private school in Studio City, along with a former classmate, saying he was subjected to sexual and racial abuse.
The school and the former classmate denied the allegations. And Eyewitness News reporter Rob McMillan has the story.
18-year-old Aiden Romaine has dreams of one day playing water polo in the Olympics. Part of that dream led him to play at Harvard Westlake School in Studio City. But he says his days there were hell.
It was very difficult on a daily basis to deal with the racial abuse and the sexual abuse.
Romaine, who says he's now living in Barcelona, Spain because things were so bad, has now filed a lawsuit, not only against the school, but one of its former players, Luca Vanderwood.
The racial abuse and the sexual abuse was a daily basis thing. It would happen in nearly every training. It would happen many times, daily.
According to the lawsuit, the abuse was not spontaneous. It was part of a years-long culture in which violence and humiliation were normalized and facilitated through the school's coaching staff and administration. Romaine's attorney details the allegations.
Ranging from Aiden being called the N-word to being literally whipped with exercise bands in a weight room, supposedly reenacting slavery.
As far as the sexual assault allegations, they're alleged to have occurred at the hands of Vanderwood, not only in the weight room, but underwater in the pool.
The core of the lawsuit is that the school failed to protect Aiden. They failed to report the assaults as they were occurring to law enforcement.
According to the lawsuit, Romaine's parents notified the school of the allegations in February of last year by email. But in a letter from the school's attorney, at no time was the alleged sexual assault ever reported. Harvard Westlake telling Eyewitness News, quote, Harvard Westlake will not offer specific comment other than to say it unequivocally disputes many of these allegations that mischaracterize facts and the school's actions. The school treated reports of inappropriate behavior in its water polo program with urgency and seriousness, promptly initiating an investigation and complying with its mandatory reporting obligations. Vanderwood's attorney telling Eyewitness News, quote, we do not intend to litigate this matter in the media. Mr. Vanderwood's denials and other responses will be clear and unambiguous in his defense to the complaint at hand. Romaine says he hopes to return to the U.S. and play water polo for an Ivy League school very soon.
Part of the reason why I'm speaking up and standing up for myself is so that others don't have to be in these kinds of situations. And I hope that people who are experiencing these kind of things know that they're not alone.
Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.